Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming today's video. It is going to be a full review demo swatches of the whole 9 yard of this Anastasia Riviera palette. It is so beautiful, as you can see. It is so beautiful and the color scheme is also very unique. Because it is more sort of vacation, holiday, ocean vibes to it. When I first looked at the palette, my reaction was like, I don't know, maybe, and so. But then something happened and my reaction was like, ooh, it's so beautiful. The packaging is on point. The navy stripes and the gold. And when you look at the back, wow, so colorful. And I think we all are here because we want different look. We want different makeup. And my comfort zone makeup is this. Maybelline's eyeshadow. I know everything has been done before, but this brand, Anastasia, it has been bringing it over and over. Every single launch of Anastasia Beverly Hills has been a hit, and we all know that. It is cruelty free and I love that. The net weight of this palette is 0.73 grams. 14 Paradise inspired mattes and metallics from jewel tones to bright pops of colors. The shadows are made in the USA and not in China. However, the brush is made in China. You know, personal preference. I wish they'd come out with something a little bit different than the regular velvet felt packaging. All the other palettes look like this, which is cool, but I would personally love to see something a little bit different. But let's dive right into this palette. Here we'll be talking about the pros and cons of this palette. Just a reminder that we have all seen these colors before. When you will first open the palette, you will notice the whole palette is very rich apparently. The top row is dominated by the metallics and the bottom one is full of mattes. Alright guys, my brows are done and I have already primed my lids. Now I will take this shade Coastline on a blending brush and I will be blending this right in the crease. I will be building this up because I want this color to pop. It is such a beautiful transition shade. Then I'm gonna take the shade Monte Carlo and run that right kind of below where I just applied the previous shade, a little bit below the crease area, and I'm also gonna be taking that on the lid as well. Now I'm taking the hot pink of the palette, which is Bahamas, and I'm gonna build that up and make it super intense. I was so surprised at how bright this eyeshadow looked, but it is stunning, vibrant and blends really nicely. I am taking this all over the lid and the crease and I'm smoking it out. Now I will take the gold shade of this palette, which is Inheritance, and will apply to the inner corner of my eyes. But before that, I will first spray my brush. I am stopping sort of halfway because I really want the pink to pop, as well as the gold with the pink. This instantly reminds me of summer lemonade eyeshadow look. And then I will be wiping away any fallout using a makeup wipe. Now I will pick up this glitter eyeshadow and will apply it to the crease area because I felt that the look needed an extra pop and this was perfect. The look is super simple, but I wanted to take it to the next level and glitter really did that for me. So I'm gonna take that and build it up more. Then for the lower lashes, I will pick up this really beautiful shade and will apply it to the lower lashes. This will add a really beautiful pop of color. I love that the top of the eyes are really warm and the bottom has cool tone pop of blue. The contrast is amazing and this is such a fun look. Now that finally I'm done with the eyeshadow, I'll put on some eyeliner and mascara. So now that I have eyeliner and mascara on, what is the final verdict? What do we think? What do we think of the palette? Is it a hit or a miss? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a hit. And the reason why I'm gonna give this a hit is because this isn't like our everyday makeup palettes. This one definitely pushes us to create something different. To create an eye makeup look that we haven't tried till now. Or maybe we are just afraid to try a new look. It is extremely powdery, I'm not gonna lie. But there is not too much fallout, which is great. But it is gonna get dirty easily. There's a lot of pickup when you actually start using, but the shadows do blend. It is definitely a hit. Overall, I just say I did really enjoy the Riviera palette. That's it for this video. I'll catch you in my next video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and do hit the bell icon. Bye guys.